No problem. Leeds is the game in which your two teams tied in a 3-3 duel, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys conceded in the last minute on a corner.
Well, not the last minute.
Yeah, but in the extra
late.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that trip down memory lane. I do appreciate that.
I saw the YouTube short actually yesterday.
In black and white and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very upsetting. I actually feel less confident when we go up 2-0. Because I know we're going to blow it. We've done it, I think, almost every single time this
I feel like
season.
that's a theme with most of the teams we supported. I think Orlando City's the biggest thing when we're up.
Orlando City could be 3-0 up, and I would not be convinced at all. So we have 2 games going at once, Liverpool, Leeds, and Crystal Palace, Fulham. So we'll start with Liverpool, Leeds. Do you have a score prediction for that? And no, it will not be 3-3 again. Hopefully.
I can imagine not, but both teams to score for sure.
Leeds do score for fun, but keep in mind, though, they are, for some reason, resting a few players that I didn't think they would. They do have United next. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. He's on the bench.
Oh.
So a few of their players aren't injured. They're just being rested, I guess, or rotated. So Calvert-Lewin is on the bench.
I still don't trust you guys to keep a clean sheet.
I'm going to go 3-1. I was going to say 2-1, but I'm going to go 3-1.
Liverpool?
Yes, of course. Of course. Why would I say 3-1 Leeds? We're at home, which actually this season means absolutely nothing to me. Playing at home means nothing to me this year. But I'm going to go 3-1 to Liverpool. I wanted to say keep a clean sheet, but the way Leeds just score for fun.
I'll go something similar. I'm gonna go 2-1.
And then for Crystal Palace, Fulham.
This one's a toughie because Palace have usually been a good defensive team. And I'm just checking to see how many goals
They are not doing well defensively
but
at all. However, your defensive players
no.
are scoring. Well, due to the lack of firepower of Palace lately.
Well, we could be getting one soon. The rumor is that
Brennan Johnson.
The rumor is that
that would be a pretty good signing for Palace.
To do really
Brennan Johnson.
You wouldn't believe what the amount of Palace fans actually criticizing the move.
I will say that one thing about Brennan Johnson that I've noticed, I think he's a little bit lazy, but I think he's a good player. I think he's a good
Palace fans
striker.
were not really criticizing him so much. They were criticizing the $35 million price tag.
I don't think that's that bad.
Then they were saying oh, why? Because they were more complaining that Palace never really spend this much, so they're afraid that if we spend $35 million on him, then that's it.
I don't think 35 is that bad. I get where they're coming from, obviously, but I think Brennan Johnson was a starter out and out for Tottenham. I'm not sure what happened. I mean, he was a
that's the other thing, though.
That's FPL regular for me.
So Palace fans are just this screams like Ekitike signing because we spend so much on Ekitike for him to not be a starter.
Ekitike. Nketiah.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
Yeah, no. Criticizing the Nketiah signing because we paid so much for him to not start, and that's money that could have gotten towards other positions of need.
Ekitike? Yes?
That hold-up play is wild.
Oh, the strength. That was great. He was being grabbed, but I don't know about penalty. We've got to see this again.
Great run, onside.
The strength.
Great hold-up play. I don't know if that's a pen.
I don't think it's a penalty.
To be fair, my perfect window is whatever Glasner wants and whatever's going to get him to stay.
I honestly don't think that even if you get him, if you just sign 3 players and that's the 3 he wants, I still don't think he stays.
If he doesn't stay, it's fine. It's not, I mean, obviously you're going to be hurting as a Palace fan.
Yeah.
But he did such a great job with us. And understand, with what he's done with Palace, he can probably get a lot of bigger jobs. And if he gets a bigger job, then that's fine. Good for him.
You'd be glad to know that he's not in contention for Chelsea.
The Chelsea game,
yes.
yeah.
Which Chelsea, Enzo he didn't get sacked. He left due to disagreement with the medical.
Well, it seems like Chelsea are just so controlling over the process.
Yeah.
But I think...
I'm surprised he did. He did seem like the type that... I mean, he will put his foot down, and I guess he just had enough of the situation over there.
I think it's a red flag that under this board, that so many managers who have pedigree and that are leaving,
Leaving
Thomas
Chelsea?
Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel with Chelsea.
Okay.
And
yeah, but Thomas Tuchel had there were several
that.
reports of not only just with Chelsea but of other teams where it was more so had a bad relationship with players, like falling out with players.
Well, there was a fallout for sure with players, but that's not, from my understanding, that's not the reason why he was let go. It had to do with him in the transfer window and how he was working with the board.
I mean, he wasn't really a fan favorite either. I feel like it was only a matter of time.
He won the Champions League with that team, and there's no doubt that he's such a great manager.
No, of course, he's a great manager. But breaking down relationships with your players.
They went from that to Graham Potter, who had the opposite of like he was a relationship builder, but then
no disrespect to Graham Potter. I personally don't rate him that highly, but I think me and you said this before he left Brighton. I said this at least. I think you did too. It was too soon. I didn't think he was going to.
Box.
I didn't think he was going to do well at Chelsea. I think he had a good run at Brighton, and then they just picked him up right away. Like, he wasn't even proven, and I knew that it wasn't going to translate with Chelsea.
I remember looking at...
He's offside anyway. Yeah. Way offside. Yeah.
I remember thinking Graham Potter was like, oh, this is such a good get. But then the more I looked into how Graham Potter was and how his teams performed, the less I was... That's foul.
Yeah, that's the other part,
the more I was... kind of off-put by the fact of like their whole philosophy is like
that Harry Wilson?
Such a accumulation of like low quality chances, but then like that's not the way I feel like Chelsea want to play, and they definitely struggle under him. But Tuchel couldn't work in that environment. Graham Potter couldn't work under that environment. They had Frank Lampard, which we can take him out of that conversation.
I know so many Chelsea fans are gonna disagree. Whatever, I don't care. Don't rate Frank Lampard as a manager in the Premier League. As a Premier League manager, out of the question.
But then the other one was Pochettino too. Couldn't work under those conditions either.
Yeah,
these are top. These are quality guys. People can debate if they're overrated or not.
Yeah, but they should have done a job at Chelsea. Yeah.
Graham Potter. So you're talking about people who have pedigree, people who are rising stars in the managerial circuits.
Which is great for me because not a while ago, but earlier in the season, Liverpool versus Chelsea, and of course we lost in the 90-something minute, and I was super upset. I had all these Chelsea fans coming to me after I said that they were bad, they were overperforming, they're not going to beat us in the table, and obviously I got a lot back because Liverpool went on a very bad losing streak.
I remember seeing the comments.
Yes, comments were wonderful. But now Liverpool are above Chelsea, so and what? Come at me. Come at me. We had our worst run since like 1950-something, and we are above Chelsea. Obviously, we still have to play this game week, so I hope I did not speak too soon. Chelsea already played, though.
This is coming from a very unreliable source. It's coming from Fabrizio.
Okay. I was going to mute it if you said a different organization. I was going to.
I know what you're talking about. But Fabrizio is saying Brennan Johnson to Palace, here we go.
Oh, it is here we go.
Yeah. So
the rumor unreliable. Let's get a bit.
Oh, Klein. Nice move, Klein. Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Wow. Boom! Mateta.
Klein to Mateta.
That was a great cross.
Go. That was
a great cross.
Klein did great. But also, you got to be like 7 foot tall to get the ball, though.
That cross was very high.
Oh,
so
nice.
Look at that. We were just talking about the transfer of Brennan Johnson, just confirmed. Then we're talking about Mateta's goal drought, and it just ended. And we're talking about Nathaniel Klein.
Look how excited Mateta is and Klein. Speaking of that, we actually do have to get a Mateta replacement because despite the fact that he's underperforming, apparently there's been so many stalls in the contract talks.
No, you don't have to be that tall.
No, it was actually it was a really good ball.
Cross.
In fact, so much
power on it. It just had to hit your head.
Pour on the Fulham defender for dropping away from Mateta. And you know what? Jack, guess who that Palace defender was? No,
was it Anderson?
It was Anderson.
Yeah, because even when he was on Palace, he still sucked. And then when he came up against Darwin Núñez, he cried like a little baby. He barely even hit him, and he just went like this folded.
I remember
I'm going to put that picture right here.
I remember being worried.
I was so annoyed. In fact, when we met the Palace squad, I got all their pictures, all their autographs, even Nathaniel Klein, because I love that man. And Joachim Andersen came, and I put my pen down. I was like, no, I don't like you. And then proceeded to hand my paper to Warren. Yeah. I was like, no, I don't like you. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't tell him that.
I remember being so worried because obviously Anderson was not the best defender on the team, but his passing is what made him such a good player.
Yeah, and you always made that a point, but I still thought,
especially when you have a 3-back and he was at center.
I still thought that Gahey's passing was better.
Oh, that pass by Wharton. Great. But it was so congested.
Palace are a bit, they got the momentum now.
Let's get the ball back.
Got some energy in them. But
Klein get one.
God, that was close.
Man,
if he scored that, I would have been like Nathaniel freaking Klein. The trend.
Can you believe so very, very unreliable, like sources that just make up stuff was talking about City contacted Gahey, Palace are talking about a Ake for Gahey deal, and I was like, yeah, no, this ain't happening. It's like, why? It makes sense. Like, not even a little bit.
Not even a slight, no.
I was like, first off, Gahey's one of the best center backs in English center backs, and I know that he's going to go on for free in the summer.
Ake's not even on he is on the team. Who did they sell? Oh no, they sold Akanji. I mean, they're the same level.
Oh, nice passes. Can we get 2? Peter, please.
No.
You gave it to Mitchell, and then Mitchell bounced off Mitchell. Yeah, because Ake for sure, his wages, because City just pay every one of their players loads amount. Ake would be one of the most expensive players on Palace. And then so what are we going to do?
I don't rate him that highly.
I don't either.
I also remember him. He plays for Netherlands.
I
remember watching it. I'm like, why does he start for Netherlands? Obviously he's a decent player. And I think if he did come to Palace, he would start.
He would start, but out of necessity.
Yeah, but I just I just don't rate him.
He's 30.
Yeah.
He was always overrated, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think, but we always thought that.
Yeah.
Even when City signed him,
for sure. And then for us
the only
to pay
thing that
wages,
was great about him for City, at least, was that he was versatile in the fact that they played him at left back a lot. So his versatility was great, but other than that, I didn't rate him.
So for Fran's proposal, I was like, this makes no sense because you want us to downgrade our player for half a season and spend more money doing it?
So you want to spend more money on Ake, more wages on Ake, on a 30-year-old who you'd have to replace
anyway
after 2-3 years. Not only will he'll be the highest paid player on your team, and you're giving up your captain who's 22, 3.
Well, yeah, except the fact that he's gone. It also doesn't fit the Palace model. Our Palace model is to get younger players that can rise in value.
That wouldn't make any sense.
He's a depreciating asset, yeah.
Yeah, to put Ake with Richards and LaCroix in the back line, I'm not sure why that'd be an awful deal.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I was just talking to Fran the other day, which we'll bring up in the later games, but I think obviously Man City can afford to do bad business because they can just spend money, but I cannot gather how bad of business this Semenyo-Savinho thing is. They rejected 70 mil for Savinho to go on and give up on the guy anyway and sign Semenyo. The thing is, them with their wingers is that if they Doku's not working, we'll get Marmoush, and then if he's not working, get Savinho, and then they've got, they didn't spend money on Oscar Ball, but they just keep rotating and selling and getting wingers, and Savinho was there for 70 mil, which again I think he could be great, but 70 mil, and then you're gonna go replace him anyway with Semenyo, which obviously Semenyo would be less.
Even wanted to take 70 million for Semenyo.
No, but this isn't about obviously that. It's just about City's business in general.
All the crap that we got for Oscar Bob, guess what? He ain't playing.
Yeah, and Oscar Bob's not playing, and as soon as they get a decent bid, if someone comes and bids 50 for Marouche, he's gone.
He's looked like they're looking at a loan deal for him. Even Palace were connected to him for Oscar Bob.
Oh, for Oscar Bob, but I saw that Man City will listen to offers for Omar Marmoush.
It could be.
Yeah, they literally buy a winger to trade a winger, but they don't mind if they lose money on that winger.
Ooh, nice link up. Frimpong.
It's still there?
Oh!
It is a corner, though? Oh, it's not.
I guess it's not.
Kirk is...
Oh, come on! No!
That was a miss and a half, but...
No! Yeah.
He dragged himself a little wide. Oh, it's offside. It's offside.
Yeah, I mean, it looked offside. But I didn't see a call. But then again, I can't hear anything. I thought,
he's well off.
But that's why I didn't get the pass. I didn't understand the pass. But that's Devaney too. Devaney making another mistake, passing to a guy who's so offside. Devaney is, by the way, Devaney didn't have anybody in front of him. He didn't have anybody in front of him. Devaney, take 2 steps. You had the perfect shot of your kick. That was going.
Header. Oh! Oh, I really thought that was going in. I think it was wider than maybe I first thought, but.
Oh, I think it deflected.
Oh. If there's anyone I was like guaranteed goal if it fell to, it was Virgil.
Right.
No!
Oh my god! Well, offside. Offside.
Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm so mad. Okay, so they still are gonna check the offside, and they're also checking a penalty for handball. He's offside. His foot's offside.
Yeah, the foot's offside. So it's offside for the goal.
Okay. Now I have not seen anything about the handball, the so-called handball. They didn't show anything. Thank God that didn't count. Oh my God. Okay, that was nice. Nice. Wait.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Fulham just scored.
Oh, it was coming. They kept getting chances.
I just saw the ball go in the net. I didn't see anything. Cross in, Mac.
They kept getting chances.
Corner. Ed.
What a good goal. That was a sweet goal. I will say, that is a really good goal by him.
I didn't really see it.
Damn. Oh my God.
Well, my score prediction did happen, but that is a tough one to take.
Man, it's such a missed opportunity. We go up 2 spots with this win, and we can get some distance away from the other teams that are in competition with us, like Brighton. Like,
they look like they're. Oh, that's a goal.
Oh my God, Dino!
God, ow.
Dino, what a save!
Huge save.
Unreal save.
I was just looking there.
I thought it was done. I thought it was a done deal.
I was like, you're gonna rage. That should have been a goal, though.
Yeah, no, 100% should have been a goal. Dino, what a save. If we could score here, we steal it, actually. Corner. Come on, Palace, please.
Bro, what is wrong with you? Oh my God! I cannot believe you just got the stream. I'm gonna kill you. Oh my God! Go back. What? Don't go live. Cut the freaking stream. Oh, you gotta cross it, dude. You've got to cross it. Not that way. Cross it! Sorry. Oh, that was so bad. That was a terrible result. Oh my God. We've dropped 4 points to Leeds.
I guess the plus is you guys are still 4th.
I cannot believe we've just drawn twice to Leeds. We did not beat Leeds once. That was awful. There's more than 17 shots. There was 17 shots at the 80th minute. And we did not beat Leeds. 95th minute. Oh, he's missed a sitter.
Yoakum.
He's shit. He's always been. But Anderson has just missed an absolute sitter against his former club. Well,
this is the thing of missed opportunities. You guys had like 20 plus shots to try to get 1 goal, and you guys couldn't get a goal. We were up 1-0 for most of this game. We don't make the subs, and then we blow a 1-0 lead.
As much as Fulham missed a sitter at the end, there was more. You guys should have been 2-0 up before they scored 1. But on the bright side, I did get the score prediction right.
You 1-1. Did? Nailed the 1-1.
Yes, I nailed the 1-1. But
it shows how close the standings are, by the way. The fact that if we won this game, we'd be in 7th. And if we lost this game, based on goal differentials, we would have been at 12th.
So, as the table stands, you guys are 9th on 27th, 7 points tied with Fulham, and then we are 4th on 33. Mm-hmm. Still above Chelsea. That's all I have to say. I mean, I'll take a fourth considering how bad we've been this season. But it's just annoying that we went on a good run to blow it on a draw at home against Leeds. When I say me playing at home means absolutely nothing to us this season, it means nothing.
Look at this run: draw against Fulham, loss against Tottenham, draw against Arsenal that ends up loss in a penalty kick. Loss against Leeds, 4-1, by the way.
Yeah, no, I watched that game. That was horrendous.
We drew cups in the Conference League. Had we won that game, we were also up 1-0, by the way, in this one.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Lost 3-0 against Man City. Our last win was against Shelbourne on December 11th.
In the Premier League, it was against Fulham.
We beat Fulham. It was our last Premier League win on December 7th.
I can't believe that we
And then, you know what? That was actually at Fulham, I'm pretty sure. That was at Fulham. This was
this was in Selhurst.
Yeah. Our next game is going to be...
So we both drew at home.
Our next game is going to be
we play Fulham next
against Newcastle on Sunday.
Newcastle, yeah.
At St. James. You guys play Saturday or Sunday? I'm assuming Sunday.
I believe it's Sunday.
Yeah, we both play at 10 a.m.
Fulham, yeah. Well,
both of
that was a disappointing result. Both teams drop points at home.
Pissed. You're pissed.
I'm mad. I'm so freaking mad because set 20 shots, man. Yeah. That's so bad.
And
it's Leeds though. Like they leak goals. I know they score a lot, but they leak goals so badly. And I really thought we were gonna get one. And once Wirtz came off, we didn't look like we were gonna.
The good news though, we got a here we go, Brendan Johnson.
You did get a here we go. I'm glad that it's looking up. If we get a defender in January, I'll be happy. It doesn't have to be gay. Just cover, and I'll be happy. But yeah, like and subscribe.